afternoon, guys. Apocalypse here. So, we have zeroed our iron sights. Today, we're going to introduce red dot zeroing. It's a lot simpler when you have iron sights already zeroed, but if you don't, we'll go through how to get those all lined up and ready to go. See you out there. So, the first step is to put your red dot on. Usually it's going to come with your own tool inside whatever box, whatever company you decide to buy. Today we went with the Vortex Crossfire. Simple, keeps it nice and easy. Comes with the riser already attached to it, so I can maintain proper cheek weld off of the buttstock. I can also have what's called co-witness, meaning my iron sights are visible as I'm aiming through the red dot. Keeping it easy, keeping it basic. So the first step is going to be just torquing them on as you need to. Like I said, they come with a tool in all of their packages. Whether you go Burris, True Glow, Sightmark, Vortex, Sig, it's up to you guys. All red dots usually function and operate about the same. I like to keep mine further forward on the upper receiver, not all the way up to the front, because if I do decide to run a magnifier on it, I can have at least that access to that magnifier from back here. Obviously with mine, I'd have to remove the rear sight, but in the meantime, we're just doing a red dot. So I'm gonna torque it down, I'm gonna go to tight, and I usually do about an extra 1/8 of a turn, 1/4 of a turn, just to make sure she's snug on there. If you have a torque wrench, they usually say anywhere from 18, 20, maybe 30 inch-pounds. Look at your guys' manufacturing, what it says. It should have a little instructional on, hey, tighten it to this many inch-pounds. If not, 1/4 turn past finger tight, you'll be just fine. So just like we explained in the last video, this is your guys' sight picture based off of iron sights. The concept behind a red dot is actually to eliminate the need for sight picture. So what you're going to end up looking at, you're going to end up looking at your same silhouette target. This is a very terrible silhouette target, but you're going to be looking through it without the use of your iron sights. So this will be the red dot you're looking through. This one's obviously a circle. EOTech, Hollow Sun, certain ones will be a square, just whatever window you're looking through. Then the idea, once you have it zeroed, is to put dot on target. That is it. It's as simple as that, guys. The other idea too is, say you bring your sights up and you have your target here in the corner. As long as that dot is inside of that target right there on it, you're gonna hit what you're aiming at. Obviously, depending on range and other things like that with bullet drop. That'll be a video for another time. But eliminating the need for sight picture is how you're gonna get started off. Okay, so if you have iron sights, the best thing you can do is what's called lollipopping. It's what I learned in the military, what I learned in law enforcement. You're going to take whatever, so say your sight, when you look down your iron sights, maintaining that sight picture is there. Okay, you're then going to move your optic left and down until you have that red dot right at the tip, like a lollipop, of your iron sight. By doing this, this is going to get you at least pretty close to where you are with your iron sight zero. The next step after this is, if you have the flip ups, is to remove the sights, so you're just looking at just the dot. Like me, I still have the iron sight up here up front. It's not going anywhere. It's a solid post, so I'm going to see it still in what I'm aiming at, but I'm going to ignore it, completely ignore it. Don't even bother looking at that front sight post. I'm not focusing on the front sight post. I'm focusing on dot to target at this point. So at this point, I'm taking my red dot, lollipopping with the iron sight once I have good sight picture. So I'm going to look down at my target, maintaining that sight picture, and I'm going to adjust as I need to, both elevation and windage on the side, to line that dot to the very tip of that post. Again, front sight post, lollipop that red dot right on top, okay? At that point, I can then fine tune left and right after I send shots downrange. So that's what we're gonna do. We've lollipopped everything off the irons, and if you don't have it lollipopped or you don't have irons on it, send your shots downrange, see where you're at, and you're gonna move towards where that impact is with your rear sight. Most red dots are gonna be a chase the bullet situation. That's what I call it. You're going to take that iron sight, so say you're hitting down and left, you're gonna move it down and left. Move the red dot to where your impact is down range. We'll do that here and demonstrate. Again, use the same ammo that you're gonna use. I run 55 grain, use 55 grain. If you plan on using 77 grain open tip match, run 77 grain open tip match. If you wanna use 62 grain M855, use it. Zero with what you're going to use. So here we go, guys. Because this is a solid pillar sight back here, and it's got those two options, it's got both the tiny sight and the large sight. I'm just gonna open it up to that large sight, ignore my front sight post. I'm gonna put dots on target and pull trigger. 3 good shots, line it out. You also don't wanna overly brighten your red dot. You wanna have it just dim enough that you can see it. Once you're at that dim enough you can see it, put the dot on and pull trigger. All right, let's go take a look and see how we did. So I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of quick, a little shaky on that, but here we are. Again, ignoring, not looking at my sight picture. I'm here, here, and here. Okay, marking my target so I know where I'm at. I'm gonna move it up. So these are about an inch, being at 36 meters. One click's gonna move it about 3/4 of the way, or 2/3 of the way up. So 1, 2, 3. I'll move, say, 5 clicks up because it's all in half MOA. I'll move left 3 clicks because it's only 2 inches to the right, and we'll line it up after that. So something fancy about most of these red dots, the cover caps have this little extra like notch on the outside. The idea behind that is that as I'm using these, I can literally insert that notch right into that, and I can then make my clicks where I need to go. Just a little food for thought. If you don't have any tools or screwdrivers or anything else like that, it's another way to use what you got on hand. So now that I've adjusted my red dot, again, I'm gonna send 3 more rounds, confirm where I'm aiming at, and adjust from there. Again, ignoring my iron sights. So here we go. Okay, take a look. So I know I pulled with that first shot, not enough finger on it. I kind of pushed it, or I guess too much finger. I pushed it because I can tell from right here, I'm off to the left. That was my first shot, not the greatest, but my other two being here and here obviously splits that difference between it. I'm gonna go one more time. I'm not gonna change anything, but I wanna make sure I can confirm what I'm aiming at is gonna be really what I'm hitting at. So take that little extra time, make sure your stuff is really zeroed. When you need it, it's gonna need it then and now. You wanna make sure it's reliable. Get a reliable zero, you guys will be good to go after that. So again, I can tell I'm getting a little antsy with when I shoot. So what I'm gonna do is really take my time, drive these last 3 rounds right where I want them, and we'll see how good my 0 is after that. Okay guys, let's go take a peek. So those felt immensely better. Had a nice tight group. Well, tight as in within about an MOA. It's about an inch right there. It's not terrible, it's not the greatest. Again, I'm running off just a single monopad. But, point of aim, point of impact. Again, my 2 MOA size dot is covering this right here, guys. It's covering all of that. Even on the low setting that I have it on, just bright enough with as bright and sunny as it is to see it, but dim enough that I can still kind of make out. Again, it's gonna be as tiny as I can make it. It's what's called washout. If you have your red dot too bright, it's gonna just blur everything beyond it. Don't wanna get washout when you're trying to 0. So I have it nice and light on how bright it is. I guess not light, like as in like it's light that's bright, but you get it. Don't wash out your target, trust me. But that's good for the red dot 0. Again, this took me 9 rounds. I had irons already zeroed up. If you have flip up irons, lollipop it. Just again, gets you close. It's not accurate, it's not foolproof, but after you at least get within the ballpark, everything after that is pretty quick and easy to adjust. Nowhere near as long of a video as I thought this would be, but again, nowhere near as much ammo in regards to zeroing the red dot if you have irons. If you don't have irons, again, the concept is the same, guys. Send your shots downrange, see how far off you are, adjust from there, send them again. Take your time, be stable, breathe control, and proper trigger control, guys. It makes a huge difference when it comes to shooting accurately, okay? I hope you like the content. Again, I'm doing this just with what I can, with what I got, on the income I'm making. I'm just a regular, everyday blue-collar guy, making my way in the world, trying to prepare my family for what's to come, and doing the best I can with what I got. Nothing exciting, nothing overly fancy. I'm not making money on any of these things. I'm just putting out info to help someone out. Give them something else to think about. Give them else something to consider. Something to look towards and train for, save money for when it comes to the world. It's not getting any better. It's only gonna get worse from here. So what are you doing to prepare? What are you doing to stay fit? What are you doing to prepare your family, train yourself, protect yourself? World's going crazy, guys. And we're here to stay fit, train hard, and prepare for the apocalypse. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one.